All right. Went to the hardware store. Brought that back. Made a video for the Homestead channel, which I have not published yet. That comes tomorrow morning. Or maybe later today. We'll see how the storms go. Had breakfast, hung out with Chris for a little bit, took a shower, came back, sat down to stream, noticed that Starfield had published the global launch times for Shattered Space, went and did that news video, published that news video, went and got an espresso with Chris, came and sat back down, and now we're starting the stream. So, um, welcome everybody. We're going to get going in just a second when you're logged in. But first, I'm going to get the link to this news piece up so that as people tune in today, we can point them in the direction of the latest video published over on YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitch right now, you can pop on over and take a look at that. It's a very short video. It's just the news. You can check it out at your leisure. Let me get the link for everybody. This is the global launch times. Global launch. Okay, it is live over on YouTube and Twitch in the chat for everybody. We're going to go ahead and get that pinned to the top in both locations. So you can check that out at your leisure. But that went live just before the stream. We've got a busy weekend ahead of us and a really busy next week. The crappy part about next week is that we're in the middle of like hurricane storm stuff. So I'm going to try to be as live as much as I possibly can, but I do have to ask people to please be patient because weather being what it is, we might lose power, we might lose internet. It's going to be a reality over the next week that there's going to be, bad weather coming. So we're going to roll with it. Alright, I think we're good to go. Bubbling says Shattered Space and coffee, I can dig it. Yeah, that espresso's done. Maybe like 2 drops left. What's up, United? Alright, I needed that espresso because otherwise I'm going to be like nodding off because I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. So, that should give me an energy boost for a couple of hours, so we're going to go for a bit. We're going to go until I'm ready for my nap. And then we will take a break. And then I need to check the weather. It was already looking like it's getting ready to start raining. And Chris was wanting to go to the store, and I forgot to check. Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock. There's a 70% chance in about an hour. Alright. Alright, supposedly we were supposed to do something with a conveyor belt system thing in here. I don't know if we actually have to do this according to the time. If we do, I'm going to suck so bad. I don't know what I need to take. Take all? Make Aurora.
Will you be making something for me as well?
If you want some Aurora, my dear.
Valentina needs to cut us a break. She's a real pain in the butt.
Isn't that what I just did, or do I need to do it again?
1 minute starting now.
Oh, she wants me to make another batch. Oh, crap. First I gotta go to the hopper. God damn it. I'm screwing up the time. No! No! I'm in a hurry, and so I clicked back too soon. I have a minute. I've probably wasted like 45 seconds with these stupid load times.
I'm no user, but swear, working near Aurora makes me hallucinate.
Subpar performance, paid docked. You bitches. Okay, so here comes the box. We're gonna go here. We're gonna take all. We're gonna back out. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna click. We're gonna click. We're gonna click. We're gonna exit. We're gonna turn. Turn. Get out of the way.
Can this
Move
wait?
down.
I need to wash the fish
Transfer.
smell out of them.
Inventory. Aid. Process. Subpar performance. You know what? Screw you, boss lady. I'm literally going as fast as the buttons will allow me to go. Take all, exit, get over here, go, craft, exit, come on! Go! Dun, 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 dun. Shift over. Go home to the break room or go home. That lady's a bitch. Ratstorm over on Twitch says, been playing Starfield since I bought it on Monday. Loving the hell out of it. Well, it is a good game.
I wouldn't give for just one
It's good to
solid
hear.
little sunshine. Oh, oh.
What were we supposed to do for the quest? It pointed me in here and I wasn't paying attention. Find Aneshar's contact in the break room. Wonder if I might have to wait.
New faces are always coming through here. Welcome to the line. Hope you like your every move being recorded and digitized for Silicon posterity.
You gotta love. It's my first day. I was hoping to make friends.
Yeah, we gotta stick together. Speaking of security, oh no, an outage? Fortunately for us, the damn things are broken.
Oh
like
no,
98%
there's
of
an
the time.
outage.
You happen to know Nesher? Poor guy got picked up by security.
And your Nesher's contact on the inside.
Bingo. The fact I'm still free means Nesher didn't rat me out to security. I knew whoever he was working for would send a replacement. Are we back in business?
Just need to be careful.
You don't need to tell me that. I'll give you the cords to the merchandise. It's up to you to get it and do whatever you do. If you need more, you know, work a shift and meet me here in the break room. And I'll give you the new drop cords. Pleasure doing business with you.
I've been working at Xeno for years, and I've only seen Bayu visit the factory once.
Alright, so now we can go back to the OG. The Life of Crime Probably Octopus. Well, technically, I thought this was related to creating a recipe for something different, but apparently it's for creating Aurora. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do once we get to the culmination of this quest line.
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time.
Are you ready to feel euphorica? Excuse me. Come on, Espresso, kick in.
There is little question that region is the only place on the
My
Back
criminal
away.
empire
No
soon.
one-
Breaking
Wait,
Bad,
boss is expecting
Renfail
you.
edition.
Go in.
And now all the interested parties have convened. Yannick. Did you think you could use Aurora in my city without me knowing? Another bloodbath in Ebside isn't good for the tourists. Still, sometimes blood's gotta flow.
I didn't expect this.
And you must be what passes for the brain in this operation. What's the percentage in letting either of you leave here alive?
Can I take him out? None of these are good options. Like, I don't like any of these options. So I'm technically Black Ops, right? So yeah. Yannick's a moron. He brought this on himself. Yeah, I mean, the guy was kind of a scuzzy, you know. But this guy's also scuzzy. Fuck. I don't know what to choose here. Our operation is too small to risk a murder
You're going to
investigation.
just stand there look. An investigation. Priceless. Your associate makes a decent case, but you fucking ripped me off, Yannick. I hate being ripped off.
Your lounge has the upscale market covered, Mr. Bayu. But there are so many credits lying on the table, begging to be taken.
Go on.
We use just a smidgen of Aurora to make blend, and blend is priced for everyone. Please tell him.
Yes. Tell me.
Damn it. So I'm basically being forced to either stick up for this dude or just like bail and like leave him to his own. And I mean, he wasn't trying to do anything horribly bad, just make some money, man. Like, he just got caught. That's the shitty part. All right, let's go ahead and save his hide.
So, you've got an emerging market cornered. Yannick, I'd almost think you're a businessman. Almost.
Yannick has just started. The credits are rolling in.
Wait. Did you just call yourself Yannick? For real?
Aye.
Muzzle it. Here's the deal. You get to keep smuggling Aurora out of the fishery. You make your blend and sell whatever extra Aurora you want on the streets. But I'm taking 20% of the profit for having to deal with your bullshit. We're done. Yannick, get busy making me my money.
Holy fuck, this guy's an ass. Can we take him out? Hold that thought, hold that thought, hold that thought. Quick save. For science, everybody.
I cannot, will not be a part of this.
Well, at least we answered that question. I wish there was a way to take him out without pissing off my companions. Because he's not a nice guy. It'd be great to rid Neon of him. But I wonder if the game would even let you rid Neon of him. I don't know that I've ever thought about that. Excuse me.
I don't have time for you. Leave me alone.
How much is this recording proving your illegal connection to Gennardine worth to you?
Wait. Is this... Are you actually attempting to blackmail me? Just a moment. Oh, I need to catch my breath. Whew, thank you. I needed a laugh like that. Let me tell you something. I've been threatened by people much worse than you could ever hope to be. See, I don't care if you have a video clip of me stabbing someone in the heart with 100 eyewitnesses. It's never going to stick. So go ahead.
He owns it.
and
He
take
owns
your
the whole
recording
system.
To the Rangers, the FC Council. Hell, put it on SSNN. Whatever happens, it's not going to affect me one bit.
He's like, I am so king of the sludge pile down here that nothing you can do is ever going to fuck with me. I am so deep in all the things with my fingers in everybody's pie. Wow. So like they don't even let you have a quest option. It's like he just flat out is like untouchable. Literally, he's flat out untouchable. So I mean, we could shoot him, but then we would lose our companion.
Yes,
And I don't want to lose her as a companion, so I guess we accept the fact that Benjamin Bayu is going to win this round.
Right. Oh, Yannick's heart. Still beating so very fast. Mr. Bayu is formidable, huh?
It's interesting.
Are you okay? I hope we're still simpatico, yes?
I want nothing to do with you.
I don't blame you, but please, think. Our profits go down, yes, but we don't have to worry about being caught anymore. So, business as usual, yes? You do a shift at Xenofresh and your contact tells you where to pick up Aurora.
I'm out.
You go there, make an easy and very safe pickup, and deliver it to me.
No thanks.
No time pressure, anytime you want. Take a break if you like.
It's not for me, buddy.
But it's all safe now. Easy credits. Maybe come back later, yes?
There are plenty of ways to earn credits, Mr. Yannick.
Well, I got bonus points with Andrea for that. So it'll stay in my journal as a quest that I could come back to later if I wanted to. Alright. Interesting. Oh my goodness. The yawns are hitting. I need my espresso to go boom. Well, that's done. This guy's probably still bugged out. But I wonder if we did a reset really quick. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's travel to the let's check the planet first and see if going back to the planet at least triggered it. If not, I'll try a total reset and see if that works. And if it's not, we're just going to completely ignore that quest, period.
I spent significant time here meeting with smugglers. Brings back memories.
All right. Probably the easiest thing to do is going to be... Could I fast travel over by him? The yawns are going to be for a little bit, everybody. It's going to take probably 30 minutes for that espresso to kick in. 2 a.m. wake-ups are for the birds. And unfortunately for cats. Yep, there it went. It totally fixed it now. So leaving the planet seemed to work well. A simple sleep option did not. Okay. Loot up here. Or is that other corpse? Well, at least that fixed it.
Ashta burrow. You feel 'em coming before you see 'em. You know how to handle yourself. Most times someone encounters an Ashta, they panic. Not you.
I don't panic, man. I'm too
Now
old
I
to
got
panic.
even more questions. Who in the hell did this and why?
Keone's not responsible.
No, I expect not. Someone from Aquila Security did this. We're the only ones that have access to these robots or can change their orders. I need to check this over, see if I can find some more details. But while I do that, I need you to run back to the city.
I could do that.
Check the access logs on the computer in the barracks. Look for whoever signed for this thing last. I'll meet you in the city when I'm done here.
Copy that. Yeah, I tend not to use any I've never tried Aurora or Blend, no. Kiefer. I know I've got some food packs in here. Sandwich. I had for breakfast, guys. Chris made hamburgers yesterday, right? So I had a leftover hamburger, but I have this really delicious, like French toast type white bread that I get. So toasted that up. Burger, spinach, mayonnaise, mustard, onions, tomatoes, and a juicy dripping fried egg. With some Coca-Cola. I totally had some Coca-Cola this morning. Not a lot. I had like a couple of shots of Coca-Cola and then another coffee. I'm waiting for that coffee to kick in. It was delicious, man. It was delicious Gatorade. She made fries and burgers and fries yesterday. And she cooked like an additional like 6 patties, but what we usually end up doing is we might eat
a lot, right?
a couple days of hamburgers, but then the rest of the patties end up getting fed to the cats, and we'll use it for other things like you can crumble it up and use it in a salad, or crumble it up, mix it with some refried beans, you got a burrito. Like, oh, patty melt. I haven't had a patty melt in a while. That sounds good.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sunset.
George King says, here in Hawaii we have Loco Moco. Fried rice, hamburger patty, eggs, and gravy. Ooh, that sounds good. So how do they do that, George King? I'm going to go look that up. I'm going to look that up right now. That sounds amazing. Loco Moco. So it's a bed of rice with the hamburger patty, then the egg, and then gravy. So it's an open-faced sandwich? Or it's not even a sandwich, sorry. It's just, yeah, sorry. My brain is not functioning yet. I just saw the picture better. So it's literally, yeah, like a bed of rice, a hamburger, egg on top, and then just gravy. So what kind of gravy is it? Is it like beef gravy or sausage gravy, bacon gravy? Does it matter what kind of gravy it is? Oh, it says here brown gravy. God, that looks amazing. Dude, I'm hungry again now. The picture on Wiki looks like it's got spaghetti on the side, or like noodles on the side or something, with like macaroni and cheese. There's lots of pictures now that I'm looking in the photo section. Loco Moco. I'm gonna have to tell Chris about this because she makes rice like 3 times a week. I mean, we eat a lot of rice here. I know. I could totally eat again. I like. That's good. I could cook some alien hamburger, says Laura. Mac salad, got you. So most people eat rice for breakfast. See, here in Mexico, it's similar. They either have like beans or rice, but always like tortillas with beans and rice. But that looks amazing because Chris loves rice, and she makes rice a lot. We're always looking for new ways to incorporate rice. That looks great. I'm gonna have to give me 2 seconds, guys. I want to show her this. Chris is getting inspired. So we're definitely having this tomorrow for breakfast, the Loco Moco. And then now she's looking at it going, oh, I should totally make mashed potatoes. We could do a bed of mashed potatoes, the hamburger, the eggs, the gravy. And I was like, that sounds amazing as well. All right, well, I guess we've got breakfast sorted for tomorrow. Thanks for that recommendation, George. That's awesome. The only thing I don't have right now is I don't have any roux to make a brown gravy. So what I'll have to do is we've got beef bouillon. So I'll probably just take some beef bouillon and make up a bouillon sauce and slurry that down with flour and butter and everything else. It started as a breakfast for plantain workers. You like it with mash? It looks awesome, and I'm always willing to try new things. And it's got it's all the things I like to eat, so. Sounds good to me. Reminds me that there's a guy who does Cajun stuff on TikTok. He wears overalls, he's got a big beard. what we gonna cook today? It's just like, that sounds amazing. Loco Moco. Good times.
If it weren't for the wall. Hi, how you doing?
Any sauce works? Cool. Man, I like these outfits they're wearing. Other than it's like a canteen on the back. The Keela City Security. I would love one of these outfits. Turn around. Check that out. It's got like a water canteen off the back of that strap bag. They've got a nice belt.
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
It was my ship.
It sure is something.
They like that belt pouch right there.
Something to
On
report?
the hip. Over here they need like a pistol, but it's got a cargo pant. Flashlight. Little zip tie for something. I like their outfits. I wonder if I can find one to steal.
It could have gone down so much worse.
Oh, I bet I
Seems
can
like
find
the
an
Crimson
outfit in
Fleet
here.
is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled system. Like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the colony war. That way, they can strike anywhere.
I would love to get an outfit. Surely there's one in here. But where, oh where can I find it? There's a jacket. Cutting boards. Yeah, that's just what I need is a cutting board. Okay, there's nothing in here. What's up? Oh, is that a beanie? That's a security hat.
Enough of this. Give it back. Now.
How did he catch me stealing? I probably should have quick saved.
Nice try. Get lost.
At least I didn't get in any trouble. Well, if there's a hat, it suggests that there is a outfit somewhere. Dude. Andreja, back the fuck off, girl. Thank you. Somewhere in here there's probably an outfit. That is a horrible, horrible poster. The classic rocks! Those guys look super advertising. Alright. What am I doing in here? Oh, hang on. There's a chest somewhere in here. Anything? Nope.
Nobody's allowed outside the city walls after nightfall.
Dun, 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 dun. Patrol notes. Access logs. Robot updates. Kirkland B.
It's for their own safety.
That was quite a leap.
Oh, hey there. Back already. Davis said something about you going on patrol with him? He's... he's alright, isn't he? Nothing, bad happened out there.
I know what you did.
Damn it! I thought I deleted those. Look, people getting hurt was never part of it. Davis has just been so stressed over this whole thing with that woman and her sensors, and it's been affecting him on the job. The damn robot was just supposed to stomp around, mess up her data, and then come back. I didn't know it would rile up the Ashta so much, and it wasn't supposed to break down.
If my pockets were weighted down with credits, I might not be able to make it to Davis. That's horrible. Sounds like it's time for you to start looking for a new job.
I was just trying to make life easier for Davis. I swear.
Be that as it may, you have potentially made things harder for everyone.
Good job, Andrea. Like, backing it up with a little 1-2 punch. Oh, Andrea has something she wants to talk about. Where did she go?
That robot could have killed people.
Yeah, he could have.
The robot's internals are fried, so I came up empty. You have any better luck than I did?
I did.
Know who's responsible?
I do. Strickland said she did it to make your life easier. Said Keone was affecting your job performance.
You serious? Oh, Bailey, what were you thinking? My own people sabotaging equipment. Whole world's gone crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go deal with this. Thanks for helping out. I'll kick some credits your way. May not be much. Not made of money around here.
Dude, I'd love an outfit.
You might want to give Miss Alpin some time to get clean data. Might be her research. Well, it might prove useful.
At least he's man enough to admit that the research might turn out to be worthwhile after all. So we get to wait another 24 hours. I really wish I could get one of their outfits. That would be cool. Alright, we need to go find somewhere to sit down and wait 24 hours. Well, hello there. Dun, 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 dun. I'm getting hungry again. I gotta close this Google tab because it's got all the images of that Loco Moco open in it. No! Stop looking at food. What's up, Rolf? Oops, wrong one. Aid. Let's go all the way down to the bottom because it's got more stuff down here that I can use. Yogurt. Is that a food? Yes. Oh, am I really stuck? I might be stuck. Oh no! I'm stuck in the umbrella. Oh no, I'm gonna have to fucking load. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How about if let's go to the character, let's go to the main menu and come back in and see if it spawns me out of the, because when I stood up, it spawned me in the middle of that stupid umbrella. Oh, here we got the update here as well. Explore the mysterious homeworld of House of Varun when Shattered Space, Starfield's first story expansion, arrives on September 30th. We're primed and ready, everybody. Primed and ready. I bet I could fast travel out of it too. I didn't think about that. As long as I'm not overweight. I didn't even think about that. My brain went straight to the reboot. When in doubt, restart. Mech Graveyard. That's a creepy place, by the way. Well, it is taking its sweet time to load in, isn't it? There it goes. Yep, we're still in it. Alright, that's fine. Fast travel out. Hey, yo.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta. Hey, how have you been? Staying out of trouble?
I could ask the same thing of you.
I suppose you could. Things here have been, well, they're better. The ice has thawed a bit between me and Davis.
That's good.
We'll probably never be friends, but at least we're on speaking terms now. I think he finally appreciates the value of my research.
Glad the two of you are getting along.
Yeah, we're much better as a team, even if it is a cautiously engaged one. In fact, speaking of Davis, I have to confess, I'm a little worried about him. In analyzing the recent data, I've isolated readings suggesting that someone is making patrols far more often than in the recent past. I don't have any direct evidence, but I know it's Davis. It's gotta be.
Are we gonna have a follow-up to
I'm worried
this?
that everything I've inadvertently put him through is kinda, I don't know, pushed him over the edge, or at least a little too close to it.
If you're worried, go talk to him.
I have recognized that Davis has an emotional reaction to my presence. We're on speaking terms, but he still gets agitated. I don't want to make things worse. I'm better with statistics and circuits than I am with people. I've already made a mess of this situation. Do you think you could go speak to him?
Sure.
If nothing else, it would ease my conscience.
It's XP. Hell yeah. What would be really cool is if someone gives me an Aquila security guard outfit, man.
Can't believe Bailey did such a bonehead move. Oh, brother. Why is it every time I see your face, I bet a headache's gonna follow shortly after?
The headache is from the weight of that mustache, sir. I'm hurt, Davis.
Mm-hmm. All broken up about it, I'm sure. So what can I do for you?
We're worried about how much time you're outside the walls.
I don't know whether I should be reassured that someone cares or creeped out that someone's watching me that closely. That woman, I swear. Even though we've smoothed over most of the rough spots, she still manages to strike a nerve without even trying.
If you need help, you can just ask. How about this? Tell me what you've got going out there.
I'm not quite sure, if I'm being honest. It's a gut feeling. When we were out there and we found that robot, obviously that threw me for a loop. Still can't believe one of my own people will pull a stunt like that, endangering us all. But the more I thought about it, that whole episode doesn't account for some of the tracks I saw out there. Too large, too spread out.
Okay. You think there's another creature?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. If there's a bigger Ashta out there, something meaner than what we've seen so far, I have to know. I tell you what, if you and Kiona are worried, why don't you just come with me then? Either I get an extra gun in a fight, or you get to laugh at the old man and say, I told you so.
I'm down.
I'll give you a chance to gear up if you need it. And, maybe grab the biggest gun you got, just in case.
Got you covered, brother. Let's get out of here.
All right. You know, Keone showed me her data. She's got a lot of things figured out. I think we can make some real improvements in the future. She had a couple sets of data that she thought were erroneous or something. But it seems to me that it might not be. Bigger, faster, Ashta sounds like it matches up with the tracks I've seen. But I tell you, I'm hoping she's right, and it's just a glitch. And, no need to tell her I said that.
Yeah, hey, Rexus, that's true. Great weather for patrol.
All right, here we are. Let's head this way.
Dude, I gotta look this up, because if I can't get this outfit in game, it's gonna be sad face.
I remember a story from the first time I was here on Aquila. I had totally forgotten about it till recently. Every so often, we get independent types who think that they can succeed where everyone else has failed. Some of them stride off into the wilderness, certain that they're going to make more credits than anyone in history. Mining, botany stuff, whatever. Warnings just don't get through to them. Most of them don't come back. But this one-time miner from some corporation or other, he drags himself back into the city bloody and half dead. Claimed he seen an Ashta big as a house out there. The older guys all said he was delirious. And me, well, I was new as anything and just listened to him. Now, though, I'm wondering if maybe it wasn't just blood loss in the heat stroke. Maybe he really did see something. Maybe I should have come out here a long time ago.
Maybe you should have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Shit, that's gotta be it. No matter what happens, you make it back to the city and tell them about this. You hear me?
Something made me. Okay, fine. Would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Yeah, you can wait.
We didn't have proof. Nobody will believe us about the Alpha. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think we were gonna make it through that. If you hadn't been with me, no way I'd be standing right now.
We were here specifically to ensure you remain standing.
That was fun. Let's do it again.
You are something else, you know that? We got out alive this one time. That's good. But this ain't gonna be the last time we have to deal with this. Now that we know these things are out here, we need to track them and keep them out of populated areas. And that plan is gonna need everybody. So, I'm gonna swallow my pride a bit here and ask you to go tell Keone what we found. Let her know that her data wasn't an error and that she needs to focus on it.
I can do that. I don't want to leave you out here.
Oh, don't worry about me. Thanks again for saving my ass.
All right.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you.
Sure, I can talk to you. Hang on, I'm checking something. So somebody just got all. This is funny. Somebody left a comment over on the Dragon Age video about the mage build, where the mage throws the comet down, pulls the comet down in the sky, and it hits the dragon. And someone's a little upset that the dragon's health bar barely moves. Like, what's the point of a comet spell if it's not going to do any damage to the mob? And it's like, it's a boss dragon. What the hell? Of course it's barely going to do anything.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before.
That's awesome.
The idea of purpose in one's life. You told me that fun was important. I assumed you were joking and dismissed it out of hand. But, having thought about it, I wonder now if you were right. Or at least, if I were too quick to reject the idea. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary. That there was no other option.
Okay.
I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it.
Ooh. If it got you here, then it was right.
Thank you. I have always believed, no, hoped that is true. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet,
Our past should never define us.
I am not sure I believe that. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence.
Everyone's had their fair share of hardships.
This is true, but I have only experienced my own. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning.
We're social creatures. Life is better when we're surrounded by others.
Until now, I have disagreed strongly with that idea. But therein lies my concern.
Hashtag
What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others.
I'm here if you need me.
I appreciate that more than you know.
Alright. Hashtag emotions. God, I should have just done this and fast traveled back. Sometimes I don't think about it.
Davis should be more careful. The data shows the Ashta are more active. So, what happened?
We almost got eaten. Your data wasn't a mistake. It helped us. Now I'm going to say Davis said your help was critical keeping Keyleth safe from a new Ashta threat.
No, he didn't. There's no way Davis would say that, even if it's true. But it is true, isn't it? My data was accurate. You know, I was really hitting a point where I was starting to think maybe this was all a mistake.
There's no way he would say that.
I stuck my nose into something I shouldn't have. Davis was so certain they had everything under control that they didn't want or need my help. But they did, didn't they?
Better not let it go to your head. No, that's okay. No time to pat yourself on the back. You got work to do.
Yes, you're right. I need to reevaluate all the existing data. Who knows what else we can get out of it? I need to get to work on this immediately. But while I've been sitting around, I whipped up a little something for you. I thought it was funny. Now that I'm giving it to you, I'm hoping it's not in really poor taste. Anyway, thank you. Again.
We should be on the
Oh, I just got a rifle.
The Ashta are quite formidable.
You can now build the mounted Ashta at your posts. What? At your outpost? What the hell is a mounted Ashta? Hang on, we got a new rifle. Ew. It's a trophy? Okay, Babylonia. Oh. I may need to go mod this. This looks like a really nice sniper rifle. Yeah, we need to go mod this. Need to go back to the lodge. Jemison, the lodge, where only you can craft goodies.
Is the city meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here. It sometimes amuses me to think about what goes on here, right under the United Colony's collective nose.
Super secret stuff. That's what goes on. Super secret. Resources. Take them all. Get them in there. Put them in your inventory. That's right. We can go where we're going to craft ourselves a gun. Alright, that was the Despondent Assassin. Laser. Well, we're gonna take that laser sight. We're gonna install it on this gun right there. Magazine and battery. Give me armor-piercing rounds, please. Internal, high-powered. I'll keep it where it's at right now. Kind of do different skins. That's it. All right, so those are the only things I can adapt. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it out. It's just another thing I got to carry around that's gonna take a weight, but. Why do I still have this quest in here? Because I think I've done all of the logs and text things I could turn in. But yet it still has that. That's from the Sistef Crimson Fleet quest line. I wonder why that's still in my quest journal. Out of curiosity, how many potatoes do I have saved up? Because that one quest had me, it wanted me to go get 50 potatoes, and I was like, that's an impossible thing. How many taters do we have? Potatoes. Are they not in? Oh, they're here. They're aid, that's why. Oops, went too far. Potatoes. I've got... Yeah, that's... I'm never doing that. I have 8 potatoes, man, and I need 50? That ain't never happening. Well, I think, honestly, we could probably just go straight to the Unity quest. The only thing I could still do is the Ryusian quest, and I don't know that I could do that unless I'm willing to do stealth stuff, because I think some of those missions were stealth required. And I don't really feel like doing stealth stuff right now. So let's just go ahead and keep pursuing the Unity quest line for the moment. Until we get to the point where we can do some more powers quests. It's right across the way, isn't it? Before we get there from right here.
Even just the sound of his voice is comforting, I guess.
Keeper Aquilus, can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh, well, what's on both your minds?
We need to talk about Unity.
Oh, yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside.
Have you ever heard one of his sermons? They're really good.
I'm sure they're good for people of limited intelligence.
Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
We found a series of temples that grant unusual powers.
Seriously, Keeper, they bathe whoever reaches the center in a light, and then, well, the normal laws of the universe go completely haywire.
So you're saying you found a place of contemplation? And you received a gift? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as
Dude,
an
I want
act
the
of
snow
someone
globe
else's
for my
faith in
house.
us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
I don't need a lecture keeper. I need answers.
And I think I can help. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Maybe this pilgrim was a Starborn.
I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible.
Let's hear this story then.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun.
Where we're about to go meet on Monday.
And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again.
Okay.
Or at least his grave.
Okay. Unless this story includes a set of coordinates, we're not finding anything.
But what if it does? Not my version, obviously, but the House of Enlightenment. Varun. I've spoken to them before, but I never thought of scrutinizing their answers for clues.
What's up, Lucas? Mommy let you come in the office. What's up? Is he crying at the door? Come here. Come here, buddy. Why don't we say hi to everybody? Lucas, come here. Yeah, why don't you come up here? If you're getting into come into the office for a second. Oh, what are you doing? Are you supposed to be in here? Do not chew on the cable. Yeah, you're not supposed to be in here. Is this a special treat? Yeah. Want to say hi to everybody? Big baby. Do you want to go in the big chair? Come here. Do you want to sleep up here? You're not sure what you want?
If you have questions,
you want to show everybody
I'm happy to try
how big
and
you
answer.
are?
But
I've
you
got
do
videos
have
of
to
you from 2 years ago when you were
ask
just a baby.
first.
Little baby. Oh, you are gonna... No, you're just gonna be like, oh, I could put my scent all over this chair. You guys can't see. I think I rolled over something back in the back, Chris. He's, yeah, he's... So he is in I need love daddy mode. He needs love. Aren't you the big baby? I would love to let you stay in the office again, but you've chewed way too many cables. This is why I put the arms up, honey. You were asking the other day why I have the arms up.
So much
Because
to
they
ponder.
rub and they bite.
Sometimes it's difficult to know
They
where
can't
to
handle.
start.
They can't resist. So I just keep them up. What's up, Felton? How's the Starfield playthrough going? It's good. The way I love my cats, I do love my cats. What? My wife just told me that I love the cats more than I love her. Don't listen to her, guys. She's not telling the truth. You're a good boy. gonna go with mommy?
Was there something more on your mind?
I need to fix the green screen, I think, because I pulled it out there when I rolled the chair over. It's because it's falling down there in the chair. What are you doing? And it's rolling over the... If he's going to be a good boy, you can leave him in here. It's if he gets out of this chair and decides he wants to go down on the ground, I have to pay attention because he'll bite cables. I'll be right back. Hang on.
I understand. So much to ponder. Sometimes it's difficult to know where to start.
I don't want to hear her telling me that I'm the only one that gives him lovies, because she's over here like rubbing all over him and he's a good boy, he's a good boy. I am totally not the only one that gives attention to the cats. I know you guys can't really hear her when she's over here talking shit. Did he just go out? Alright. See ya.
Was there something more on your mind?
If you've already talked to them, why send me?
Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth.
Alright, I'll talk to him.
The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. The rune worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
You do what you need to do, pleb. Oh yeah, I'm more than good. They just released, we just published the video before I went live today. They published the release schedule and what do you need to do to start the DLC. There's a pinned post on YouTube and Twitch for those of you who haven't watched that video yet. It's going to be releasing at 8 a.m. Pacific, so my normal start time, which is like 9 a.m. So Monday morning, same time we always start, we'll be doing the multi-stream. And then all you got to be, they give a recommended level of 35, but they're like, you can start it whenever you want. All you have to have done is the first one small step quest, which is the introductory quest of the game. And then as long as you've done that, your first space jump that's not to a mission related system, you'll get a pop-up that's going to start the quest. So we're going to be ready to go Monday morning. My hair is so full of static right now. It's like sticking to my forehead. Alright, we have 2 quests. Gonna be ready to rock. Speaking of which, that is the perfect moment for me to transition really quick. Talking about launch day for Shattered Space. The plan for Shattered Space, if this is your first time tuning in to one of my multi-streams, is going to be the same as we do with all the other games that we play for the first time. So the multi-stream will kick off on YouTube and Twitch at launch time. I'll be doing a several-hour stream. And then after the stream is done, those episodes will get cut into 30-minute segments, which then themselves go out on YouTube as a separate Let's Play series. I don't know how long the Starfield DLC is going to be. I don't know how long Shattered Space is. I would say 15. I would estimate 15, 20 hours on, ish. I have no idea if that's true, but I'm assuming that based on previous stuff. So I would say that's probably, we'll probably we have about a week scheduled for the DLC. So I think that's more than reasonable to get through, because on the 8th we start the Diablo 4 DLC. So we've got the 30th out to the 8th. Should have plenty of time to get through a 15-20 hour DLC. So daily streams are going to be at 9 a.m. Mountain Time every single day, and then we will be doing some afternoon streams as well at around 4 p.m. Mountain. Monday nights are already reserved for Lord of the Rings Online, but Tuesday night and Thursday night and Friday night we'll definitely be doing Shattered Space in the evenings as well. Monday is Lotro, Wednesday is World of Warcraft. So a couple streams a day. Just gonna wait and see how long it takes us to get through. Make sure to follow along with all the socials as well, and the Discord, so that you get all the updates whenever I'm going live. We had somebody who said today, "Oh, I missed your update for the last Lotro video that you published yesterday, which was the Bree to Rivendell." And I was like, that's because YouTube only sends 3 updates a day to people who follow and choose to select my notifications on YouTube. It's great that people do that. It's awesome because you will get updated every time there's new videos, but it does only publish a maximum of 3 per day to each user, and I publish a lot more than 3 videos a day. So if you want to have access to everything I publish and pay attention to everything I publish, you either have to check manually whenever those posts are up, so you have to go check the homepage of YouTube, or you can join our socials or join my Discord and you get links to all the stuff, because I spam everything everywhere. So them's the plans for the Starfield DLC launch. Shattered Space on Monday, bright and early, 9 a.m. Central Start Time, YouTube and Twitch. Let's talk to this perp. Well, we need to eat. I'm on Jemison, Jason. We're in New Atlantis right now.
There must be something in all of that you can afford to let go of.
You hush, Andrea.
I have all the company I need.
I know you've talked to Keeper Aquilas about the Varun faith.
He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions. The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
The keeper spoke of a pilgrim. I need to know more about the pilgrim.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all.
What about the meaning of the word unity?
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
All right.
Then we are done. Leave me.
Now we need to go to the House of Enlightenment.
Keep it moving.
Oops, I guess I don't need to be in here. Next location, the Well of Enlightenment, or the House of Enlightenment in the well. House of the Enlightened.
Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
The Keeper sent me. I need to talk with the pilgrim.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing.
Let's hear it.
A man walks into the first House of Enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that.
I wonder if there's a message hidden in what he was saying.
Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again.
Anything about Unity?
Besides what the Keeper would say about it? Sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or, in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning.
Alright, thanks.
Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
Okay, let's return to the Keeper. How can I go back to the map up top? I guess I can't. I would have to go here. Nope. See, it's just putting me back here. Oh, hang on. Surface map. Can I? I think I have to go up to this and actually physically click on it. Ah, there we go. I has the brain. I figured it out. God, that's a bold choice for a rover, guys. Yellow. Tonka truck yellow. At least you'll know you never miss it on a planet. You'll always be able to pick it out of a lineup.
Hey there.
Can I not fast travel over there? I wish I could. What is today? Today is Friday?
Aquilus has helped me through
Sanctum.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought?
I think that depends on your version of hidden. They used the story. They used this. The story used the word second and two.
Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn?
The Zealot said Jinon fought 4 times over 120 days.
If
That would
there
be a cycle.
really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else?
The Pilgrim contemplates infinitum addendum. That must mean something.
Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel.
Endum. That's the name of a star system.
Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum. At 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity.
About to go find out.
Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives.
Although we
in
still have
our
more
universe.
powers to get to.
In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it?
It's just a word. And I need to take responsibility for finding it, not pray.
And once you know, what will you do? Even the most objective scientist holds the belief that observation itself will be of benefit to humanity. You will be taking a similar part of yourself with you when you find the answer. Will that not color your perception of it?
The benefit of science is that a person's thoughts can be tested.
So you intend to find the truth, and then have that truth confirmed by your peers. Unity is a reality born of observation and agreement? Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
You've got like 2 days, United. Chop chop. Go create that Shattered Space character. Well, it's interesting because they do say it's recommended for level 35, but they say that you can start it as soon as you get that intro quest done. So it would be a little challenging, I think. But you've also got 2 days to get to level 35. I don't know if that's possible. But I'm sure there are ways to complete it even at like level 1. Or I guess you're not level 1 when you do that quest. The what's it called? The intro quest. One small step. Alright, go to Endem 2. I'm thinking, yeah, level 1 will be fine. It'll just be challenging. Target acquired. Oh, come back here, you little bitch. Try to run me down. Yeah, if you're under level 35 and you've played enough, yeah, it'll be fine. Like you said, you just need weapons and ammo.
Starting landing.
George says over on Twitch, the beauty of games like this is no need to rush. Booyah! God, Chris is cooking something that smells absolutely delicious, guys.
Do you require my assistance?
It's a freezing liquid thunderstorm, guys. Whee! There's some boxes right here. The problem is if I get out, am I in the elements right now? I don't think that's gonna be stuff that causes me lung damage, though. I don't know, it might. I know, Frodo, you're waking up and you smell the food. Like, he's over here on the end of the bed, he's like waking up because mommy's cooking something that smells absolutely delicious. Alright, I don't see anybody at the moment. Oh, here he comes. No? You're not, never mind. I thought he was coming over, he's just spinning around. Pilgrim's Rest. Bright lights. I don't need an engineering outfit. I don't need to pick up any more food. Oh, there's a journal entry. Pilgrim's Writing 1. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision, when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. Pilgrim's Writing number 5. Is that a new thing for my house? Oh, I'm taking that. Terrarium that's going into the house.
I promise not to laugh if you need to jump up and down to stay warm.
I find myself thinking about his various pasts and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew, but what is notable here is that the road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward. And I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeing a more contented version of myself in the future. Okay. I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion, if I simply lived and taught and perhaps brought others to the light and then died, that road also seems gratifying. Oh shit, I don't know that I've read all of these yet. What is the very people are necessary? Myself. Ah! Okay. Okay, there's the final clue. Let's loot up before. Manifold. Oh, we got a book. Trackers Primer 2. Synth meat turkey. Does a body good. Why can't I find a box of like 50 potatoes? That would be really cool. I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. The world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. I aren't crazy. I'm amped crazy. Bad grammar. Dun, 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 dun. Ancient ruins. My brother and the kids, check this shit out, guys.
Captain, landing
This is,
initiated.
my brother and my sister-in-law and their kids celebrated Hobbit Day the other day with a huge feast while watching the first Hobbit film on the big screen. I don't know if they watched the whole trilogy. And then here's my you've seen my brother before. This is my brother and his two kids. You won't be able to see this very well, but he's got a photo up with her all in their Hobbit costumes holding up. Looks like orange soda, probably. That's really cool. And my sister-in-law. If you see a lot of these folks on the ranch social medias, because I make them get on camera. They didn't want to get on camera, and I was like, you don't get a choice. You have to be on camera to doing all over social media stuff. They're good. They're good peeps. I love the fact that they were doing Hobbit Day though, because those kids. So before I left, I was just up there in June. In storage, I had a bunch of my stuff from when I used to go to the Renaissance Festival all the time, back when I was like 16, 17 years old, and I was in the Society for Creative Anachronism. I used to participate in all that stuff up until the time I was around 22, I think, 23 maybe. But I had like my costume. So I've got a sword. I also have Sting. I have an official Sting replica from Weta, which my buddy actually sent me years ago when the Fellowship films first came out, when the Lord of the Rings trilogy first came out. I remember my buddy Ted got me the replica from Weta or wherever it was. I think it was Weta. Anyway, I had boots. I had like lace-up swashbuckler boots. A belt pouch that I made out of deer leather. A headband with a rune. I had a white lace-up swashbuckler shirt. And I gave that stuff to my nephew. Because I was like, I'm never going to use it again. It's been in storage for 15 years. Here, have some hand-me-downs. And he sent me a picture a few weeks back. It's way too big for him. But he's so excited because he'll be able to grow into that. Because he also had his dad gave him... He actually got it from his dad. It's the Robin Hood replica sword from... I think from the Ridley Scott Robin Hood. I think. But anyway, it's cool to see those kids are growing up in that environment and appreciating the finer things in life, like dressing up to watch films. Felton says, I just watched your Dragon Age lore video. Considering I can't seem to put Inquisition down. When I say this series is so deep and intricate, I really mean it. DA is so anticipated. I know. There's a lot. Veilguard's going to be awesome. The funny thing to me, though, is that it's the perfect bridge, if that makes sense, because it's its own thing, because they've set it in another part of the world, which is also what they're doing with Avowed for the next Pillars of Eternity game, where they're taking and placing the games in a different part of the world, which means they're not beholden to 100% of what came before. They can go off and do other things. I think the interview they were talking about, that we were going over in that video, was like the Chantry and all the things that have to do with the Chantry and everything else. None of that matters, because we're in a completely different part of the world where magic isn't, the Chantry and the mages and all that stuff doesn't. It's not. That's a completely separate geopolitical environment. So they might not even know in Northern Thedas. They might not even know of many of the events that took place in Origins, DA2, and Inquisition, which is great. But they'll have enough Easter eggs in there for players who have played through the series, and of course the Solus storyline in particular is being carried on. So in that way, it is a direct sequel, but also it's its own thing, which I think is a really important thing to establish its own identity. RMH Texas says, howdy Ren, hope all is well. Everything is well, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it. I will say we're still having the trolls, like the very, within the first 90 seconds of me pushing that lore video out this morning, the very first comment on that video was someone who left a twofer ranting about how BioWare is sick and twisted and perverse for trying to program children with DEI beliefs. And I was just like, where did they get it? Where do they get it? Where is this coming from? I still don't understand it. It's the same rhetoric every single day. It's woke, it's DEI, they're programming our children to be gay, to be transvestite. People are crazy is what it comes down to. Yep, people are desperate for attention. It's a mental illness, says Felton. I agree. There's definitely something in the water. Oh, wow. Can I drive my rover across the water? What does the rover do when you hit water? I don't know that we've tested that yet. They should go watch Rocky Horror. Then you would get the true. I know, man. That's so funny. That's a perfect reference point. Like, there's no such thing as woke. It's just that stuff's been, you know, people have been around forever doing stuff. Oh, it floats. That's cool. So it acts like a little boat, like a, what do you call those? The submersible vehicles. It's not a submersible vehicle. It's an amphibious vehicle. Amphibious, I think is what the term is. Oh, but I got a whole bunch of damage. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I think everybody should watch Rocky Horror. I'll tell you a funny story about Rocky Horror. I discovered Rocky Horror when I was about 17, 18, and I worked construction with the family, so I was third generation. And I remember showing up on a work site one day, on a job site, with a cassette tape version of that soundtrack for my radio. And, you know, it was the work radio. And I had one that I put in my room, and people lost their shit that I was playing this on at a construction website, and it didn't click for me, the insecurities that people have. Even at the time, I didn't fully understand it. It wasn't until as an adult, years and years later, that I understood what was really going on with all these construction workers. Just that insecurity of masculinity at play there, where it's like, you're listening to a soundtrack that's openly promoting like promiscuity and homosexuality and diversity, and it was just, they were all terrified, and I got mocked, openly mocked, for listening to that Rocky Horror soundtrack at like 17 years old around a bunch of, you know, 40, 50, 60-year-old construction workers. But it's a great movie. The soundtrack is absolutely amazing. Tim Curry is a god among men. I only wish I was old enough to have gone to the midnight showings back in the 70s, George. That would have been really freaking awesome. I mean, I know they still do them and everything else, but it's not the same as it is. You know, it's not the same now as it was all those years ago.
They should have known that. Is that for selling later or personal use?
You tell me, Andre, huh? Is it coming for me, or did I manage to get that one without getting seen? I probably should sneak in. I'll get the sneak damage too. Oh shit. Ah! 1 second, Chris. 1 second, Chris. I gotta check. What is that? Oh. Oh, what did you make? Ooh, that smells amazing. So Chris has these little baby potatoes that she just brought me, one with onions. With fried, oh, and Romero. Oh, what'd you do with those onions? Those are great. Mmm. Oh, baby. Huh? ¿Estás preguntándome si quiero queso fresco? Un poquito. Un poquito. Ah, al rato, okay. From him. She said she's gonna go buy some queso fresco in a little while so that we can have these with some cheese, some queso fresco. Thank you, honey. She said she's going downtown to get the cheese right now because she's hungry. Cool. All right, guys. Sorry, I got sidetracked. We were talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show. People being scared of other points of view, and potatoes with onions, which my wife just made for lunch. Someone just left a comment on my most recent Lord of the Rings video and said, I didn't know Fred Durst plays MMOs. Do I look like Fred Durst? I have a beanie on in that video. I don't look like Fred Durst. Not even remotely. It's probably the... Doesn't he have a white beard? Now that might be white because my beard's white. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't think I look like the dude from Limp Bizkit at all, homeless. So Willa 451 over on the update that we've released just before the stream about the Shattered Space release times and everything said, level 35, I'm going in with level 255 with the best of everything. I'm married to Andrea, and I've made her damn near invincible. I have an in-game ship that can destroy the entire Crimson Fleet on Crix and normal difficulty and minimum. I'm not going to mess around with the Varun. We're going to go in, fix what's wrong, and get out. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, we'll probably be closer to 50. I think we're what, 40? What's up? Did you shut the door? Abro. Why don't I see my level right now? Oh, level 46. It's right there in front of me. Derp. It's just one of those days. I did it all for the unity. The unity. Well, I am not married to Andrea with this character. I was married to Sarah, but I'm wondering if I can change that. Like if I'm allowed to romance both. Can I marry both? Am I allowed to be polygamous? Or is one of them going to be like, you need to divorce me first? I'm still hearing skitters, guys. Why am I hearing them and I can't see them anywhere? Oh, I don't remember what I need to do here. Apparently that. Go to the last star of the Scorpion system. Okay.
Any interesting results? Surrender or be destroyed.
I yield, Constellation.
It's funny knowing what we know.
There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you.
I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you. It's only fitting you should join us. I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
Think of it as a ceasefire meeting. Your one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
And who are you that's guaranteeing my safety?
Let's just say they're very dedicated to stopping me from getting the artifacts. So if you don't trust me, well, they're your next best bet.
I know your encounters with our kind doesn't talk, and you deserve answers.
Yes, I do. I do deserve answers, damn it.
Good.
It's back now? Perfect. Well, it's either backwoods internet. It's more likely it's storm related because we've got to remember, guys, there's hurricanes going on everywhere right now. And where we're at, we're getting two different bands from the east and west coasts. So hopefully it's working on both YouTube and Twitch now for everybody. Looks like I'm at least back on YouTube. checking Twitch real quick. And we are also back on Twitch. Perfect. Alright. We'll see if we get any more hiccups as we go along. Between the weather and being in the boonies, these are the things we deal with. Alright, but both of you are trying to keep people from
I have
it.
to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. Witness the power granted by the temple. The anarchy that can
Welcome to the channel, guys.
Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done.
That's one way to look at it. Oh, the hurricane passed over last night for you, United? Nice.
But what does it matter?
No major damage.
Who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp.
You've been to the Unity multiple times. What does that mean?
It means I've seen thousands of universes, collected their artifacts, been to their temples. You have a small taste of their power, but it keeps going.
We are having an early afternoon beverage, everybody. We opened a bottle of Moscato. Moscato, a sweet wine. It's so delicious. I will take a nap this afternoon, I guarantee. I'm nothing like you.
You mean yet? Go through the Unity 1,000 times and you'll gain a better perspective. I have hopes for you. Higher hopes than the other members of Constellation.
That's good.
They all end up like the emissary. You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Whatever war is going on between you two, I want no part in it.
You're already in it. With artifacts comes Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters?
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
I might go the Hunter's route this time, because the first time I did the Emissary... Let's go the Hunter's route.
You might think the
I'm a
emissary
UC
is on your
Marine,
side,
Black Ops soldier. I
is
understand
what forced
power.
them to
I
tell you
understand
the truth.
straight routes.
Remember
Politics. Yeah, screw that. Why did you call the Emissary a hypocrite?
They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge.
Hang on, I gotta type something in chat here real quick. Alright. Why did you attack us?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you.
You had this meeting because of me.
No, we always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept attending. And it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat.
That's one way to look at it. Excuse me.
But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Why kill for the Unity?
Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it.
Why did you let me go?
Happen, of course. You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary. Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care of the problem in one go. Sometimes the emissary has gotten to me first, and I never arrive. Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me, packing through Constellation. And it's almost never you. You making it to your ship on your own. That's new. I took it as a sign. I don't get many of those anymore.
Okay. So either way, I just need to leave the Scorpius. Okay. Well, I don't really care. I mean, just to do something different this time around, I might as well... I guess I can choose later. Protein bar. Sparkling water.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover.
Oh, this is the NASA quest line, I remember.
Here, to open the way.
Yeah. All I ever wanted was answers.
And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information
more
on the
powers.
remaining artifacts in the fringes of space.
Well, we can
Part
go
of me
work on
wonders
that.
what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Andrea, what are you doing back there?
Yes, you need me? I'm at your side.
Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
So I swear Sarah's being a little frigid bitch against Andrea. Is this... I've never... That's hilarious, man. Every time I switch Andrea in or out, like Sarah makes some snarky comment. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go look this up. I'm totally Googling some stuff here. There's a Reddit thread about Sarah getting jealous. Hang on, I'm looking this up. Cause like she has made some really snarky comments. Huh. That's just funny. I thought I was wondering it was I thought I was imagining things, but yeah, like she's got literal snarky comments for her. That's a trip, man. I'm gonna try something here. I wanna quick save.
I'm here for you, my love. I wouldn't trade my life with you for anything else in the universe.
I quick save before I take this action.
What? I don't understand. Why?
Someone else has stolen my heart.
Oh. I see. Whatever they've given you that I can't, I wish you would have come to me first instead of abandoning our relationship.
I'm gonna feel way too guilty.
My heart feels like it's been ripped out of my body.
I can't do that, guys. I'm not that kind of guy. I gotta stick by Sarah. I stuck with Andrea in the first playthrough. I like Andrea way more than Sarah. Sarah's a little annoying at times, but I'm starting to feel guilty. I'm having a little too much fun with Andrea, and that's how the work companion turns into your side chick. That's how your coworker becomes the side chick. And then your wife finds out. It's not good. It doesn't end well for anybody. Next thing you know,
you keep installing
bad things happen.
Things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Dude, Cora, you rock. I'm glad that you think my ship is like Christmas every day. I am feeling bad, guys.
Well, hello, sunshine. I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Let's
Morgan,
go.
I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, Andreja. Thank you.
Dun, 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 dun. Return to the lodge, children. We must tell our friends what we have heard. All my talk of that, those 6 bottles of wine are going to last me till the end of the year. Yeah, that didn't happen. I think they might have lasted 3
Hell of a
weeks.
city, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy. I can't think of a better place to recharge and ready ourselves for our next mission.
Well, you know what we need to do before we go meet everybody, Sarah? Come on. Because somebody said I look like the guy from Limp Bizkit, and just so you know, I did it all for the nookie. Oh, is she not here to make the snarky comment? Gosh darn it. Maybe you have to sleep for more than 1 hour to get the fade to black. And then the, No, she's not here. Usually Sarah's here in bed and makes a snarky comment. Like, something about how, oh, we should have done it in a different way. Dude, Andreja is super hot. Like, I totally romanced her the first time through. That was my... But I had to do it differently this time just to do it differently. You gotta see the different endings. But I gotta say, I'm not a huge Sarah fan after 100 hours of gameplay. Like, Sarah's okay, but she's definitely way more of like... I don't know, I feel like she's just...
What's up?
Always nagging. Whereas Andreja's just like chill and lets you do whatever you want. It's alright. If we ever do a third playthrough, we'll know.
Your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
It's the center of a multiverse and we're building the way to it.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
I met a version of Barrett.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
Who says it's the afterlife? It's our mission. To go into the unknown.
You're right. We have to see the unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Copy that.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
I'll follow up.
Catch a smile out there.
Dude, I catch a smile every day I wake up, bro. That's just how I roll. No room for frowns in this house. The Andreja waddle.
Landing site's clear. All green here.
Shaking that money maker. I shake mine every chance I get. You just can't see it. I'm shaking my money maker right now. Of course, now I gotta get comfortable again.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Why am I being pointed back to the ship? That can't be right. Find the artifact. There it is. Wait, are those bad guys? Is this... How far away am I? Oh. Oh, it's gonna be in the mines. Never mind. Get out of here. Stop honking the horn, you dumbass. Get out. What? The accuracy on this thing is shit. Come on. Poke your head up one more time. Yeah, I've never played with this one before. It's got some firepower, though. Ow! Mommy!
I'm sure they had something we can use.
I'm sure they had more than just something. I'm gonna loot all their stuffs. Once I find it. There's the turret. It's payday, and I've come to collect. I'll take my paycheck in blood. Well, you do what you gotta do, girl. Taking care of him like that. Thank you very much. I still think Andreja is much better with the rocket launcher, but, you know, I'm starting to feel guilty about cheating on her. Having a lot of fun with Andreja. Poor Sarah's getting left behind on the ship. It sounds like a BB gun. It totally does sound like a BB gun. It sounds more like a, Yeah, it totally sounds like a little automatic BB gun. It's not gonna let me do the lean.
Badly for you.
I didn't hit him once. It's one way to do it. Correct. The nagging is legit. It's legit nagging. Living quarter key. Opportunity. Chunks cap. Oh, good. Oh. Burns. Alright, I gotta do some aid. Do anything specifically that's for burns? Heal gel.
Back to the store.
Back. Queso, vino. I can't see her. Oh shit. Alright, hang on. Yeah, I'll go get it. I'll be right back, guys. Chris just got home and she pointed out that Pippin is behind and I can't see. And she's got her bandage, or she got her bodysuit halfway off, so I gotta go fix that really quick, and then we're gonna come back and take care of this Starborn. What's the one I'm looking for? Anti-gravity field. Yes. I'll be right back. She also brought home sweetbread, so... In other words, there's going to be a food coma nap that happens here in a little while, because I'm going to hork these potatoes down. So these are roasted potatoes with queso fresco. And I'm already had a glass and a half of wine. We're going to have a little bit more. And then we're going to have some dessert bread here in a bit. Did Mommy give you a snack? Mm-hmm. Do you want some wine, or are you good? Alright. Yep. It's open. The Muscat's open, so you know. Alright, it is yum yum, guys. Let me take a bite, and then we'll take care of this Starborn. So this is fresh cheese. There's a dairy store in town that we go to. Oh. Oh, man. That's worth it. Thank you, honey. That's how you know your spouse loves you. You want some? Oh, you're gonna eat your own? Alright, love you. Okay. Two shot. Today I'm the 2-pump chump. Do that liquid cold shit. Not cool. You know, I don't know how much more of that I have. I don't know how much I've used this calamite or whatever it's called.
You're overloaded. Prioritize what we're carrying.
Tell you what I'm carrying, Sarah, it's all your weight. Alright, what am I missing? He didn't bother me. He didn't bother me. Did you guys see that shit? So he hasn't bothered me. The moment his mommy came in the room with food, Frodo just launched himself off the chair, down on the floor, and right up on the bed. And he is, look at this. I mean, you can see because of the light, but he's just going to go bother his mommy now because she's got food. So he's going to be like, Mommy, Mommy, can I please have some food? Mommy, Mommy. He doesn't bother me. That's so funny. He's like, Mom, huh? Oh, he didn't like the smell of it, so he's gonna leave you alone. He's like, oh, those are potatoes. I don't like potatoes. That's funny. Alright. He does like sweet potatoes, but he doesn't like her roasted potatoes. What am I missing here? Oh, it's probably this chunk right here. Break up the deposit. What more is there to break up? Should I put him out? Alright. Okay, I'm confused. What else is still left in here to break up? Oh, all the bits and pieces around the fragment. I'm an idiot. got lung damage. Radiation, acute. Is Pippin good? Alright. No, they're just potatoes and Romero. He's probably like, ooh, that's not what I thought it was, Mummy. No, thank you. Do I have to leave here or I can go straight to Freya? We're good. I can finish my taters. George King says, lunchtime soon, maybe I'll get a poke bowl. Oh, why is there a satellite hailing me? Okay. Absolutely. Okay. Is that on the same planet? Where's my phone at? It's beeping at me.
We're locked in and landing.
Oh, did you see that in Cancun, Chris? That's, look at that.
Porco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't my getting around to it tone. You understand?
This isn't my getting around to it tone of voice.
Fine, okay. I'm going.
That was really good, Chris. Thank you.
Hello.
We do not starve in our house. We eat good food. I gotta find a way up that. This last thing I need is a backseat driver, Sarah. It is a big ass ship. That's my shield breaker. I bought that on. Fuck, I don't remember where you buy that. Is it Neon where you buy that? I suppose I don't need my. Oh, Chris, I sent you the trailer to Last of Us. Temporada 2 en su TikTok. Chécala. Sí, llega en, I think it said March. I think it was March next month. So there's a research station around the corner. God, why did I say next month? Sorry, honey. The brain is working on overdrive. Oh, so we're really on the tail end of it here. Is it pronounced poke? Poke? I thought it was poke. Poke. Raw fish over rice. I will pass. Yeah, so she's making fun of me right now because this morning I said hot dog when I meant hamburger. I'm not. I don't get enough sleep, and yeah, that's what happens when you're getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning every day because the cats, and you don't get enough sleep. Your brain, you start to disassociate words. Neither one of us get enough sleep. I think in a perfect world, when we completely finish the catio and we can have everything perfectly enclosed, we will then just be putting the cats outside at night so we can get a good night's sleep for a change. Be like, you're all safe, you're inside the cage, you got a big patio to play in. Stop crying. Love my cats, but I would love to get a good night's sleep.
Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
Responding to your distress signal.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal.
Oh, is this the quest that has the alternate dimensions?
Since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
You said there was an explosion in your high energy research lab.
Really? The high energy research lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director.
I'm pretty sure this is that quest.
I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there. What's inside? Stay with me and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
Alright. We're actually going to hold off on that. I don't want to do that quest right now. But I do remember that quest. That's the one where they've got like the alternate dimensions going on. And you have to go in and out of the portals. I remember that quest. Oh, that's a constellation quest, really? Let's go over here and do this one first. That's my phone, honey. Where's your phone at? Because my TikTok's different than your TikTok. Guess you can use my phone if you want. Okay, thank you. Está bien, ¿quieres más? Hang on, can I not travel from here? CV Gaming says yes, this mission is nuts with the alternate dimensions. Yeah, that's the one I'm remembering. And yes, I love the shield breaker. I've not modded mine yet.
I'd like to speak to you.
I'd like to upgrade it over time, but I haven't raised my ship modification stuff yet. Honestly, I probably should. I've got the points for it, I think.
I'm here for you, my love.
It's good to know that you're here for me. Where is it at? I would have to install modules. I don't quite know. What do I need to do for that? Alright, what do you need?
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all.
Well, take a deep breath and talk to me.
I don't know where to begin. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. The same, yet different. It's unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete.
Well, knowledge is what got us to this point in the first place.
Yes, that's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own success. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn.
Isn't curiosity one of the tenets of Constellation?
It certainly is. Without curiosity, our motivation to explore would vanish. But in this case, there's a difference between exploring the cosmos and blindly entering the unknown without being prepared for the consequences.
I don't think that... You say this as though it's a bad thing? I don't think it would have made a difference.
But it has made a difference. Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good.
We should learn more about them before we pass judgment.
Yes, I agree, but not at the expense of erasing our own existence. When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn?
That's surprising coming from someone who lives and breathes exploration.
This goes well beyond the boundaries of simple exploration. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. The honest truth is that, well, you're the love of my life, and I can't bear to lose you.
Wow. That's a fucked up choice, man. Like, I remember this when Andrea talked to me about it. It had a different feel to it. But this one, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about, what would you do? Would you sacrifice the love of your life for knowledge and power and the pursuit of something that could just be a figment of your imagination? There's no guarantees. Makes you think you'd be losing me?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing based on what we've learned. Even if I accompany you into the Unity, the question still remains. Would we know each other anymore? Even if we did, would we care? Part of what I do as chair of Constellation is weigh the costs of our expeditions. And this one, the cost is extremely high.
Alright, if you truly love me, you'll have to trust that I'll make the right decision.
I do love you. That's why this decision is...
I promise I will never die.
Listen, I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown.
Maybe it would make you feel better if we entered the Unity together.
I don't know if I'm ready to make that leap, but knowing we'd be doing it hand in hand would certainly make it more comforting. Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I? I'm getting quite good at that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Just think what we discussed. I know I will.
It says, I don't like jumping through the Unity, so it was an easy choice for me. Yeah, it's interesting. Why can I not set... Where is this at? I did not mean to
Are
throw
you
that.
shooting at flies?
That's that quest. It's not Nishina. Am I blocked out from doing other quests at the moment? Unless I know it's its own quest, but I don't remember how to get back to it. I have found a facility. Was that on Freya 3? Because it won't even let me, Oh, never mind. I'm herping and derping, guys. I'm literally an idiot. I'm just like, my brain is not... It's been a long day and I'm running on no sleep. Had a couple glasses of wine. It literally tells me complete Entangled, which is this quest up here. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Enter the research station. Taking Sarah out solves the problem. I'll be right back. Alright, I had to get my dessert. It's like a pound cake. It's delish. This is really good with coffee. But it's also good on its own. Why is my phone beeping non-stop? Something's going on. Something's blowing up on TikTok. It's my wife going through and liking all my publications from the last like 3 days. Okay, thank you, honey. I love you. It's awesome.
Scan is clear. One moment.
Open sesame, sir.
Attention all. I am declaring accordion. All sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol Delta. Use out. There. Be right with you.
You can open the door, bro?
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If
Pleased
you'll
to meet
follow
you.
me, I'll show you to the director.
Let's go.
We'll take the back way up. Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything.
Wouldn't dream of it. At least not while your eyes are on me. Whoa! Hello! I forgot that it happened that soon. Really? There we go.
What the? Easy! Easy! What the hell was that?
Dude, I don't know. Some kind of anomaly. Could be the
What are
artifact
you
I'm looking
talking
for.
about? 1 minute you're following me, and then you're just gone. A minute later, you pop in out of nowhere, looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
I was in the middle of a fight, dude.
But there's nothing here. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tick? Who are you working for?
If I had stealth tech, I wouldn't be arguing with you in a hallway.
I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out. Come on, this way.
I didn't remember this being like a main quest.
Huh? Who's there? Oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
I did. You're in bad shape, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
Tim Horn says over on YouTube, just unlocked the taking down the Crimson Fleet missions this morning. That's such a cool quest line too, because if you work with the UC SysDef, there's two different ways you end up in that quest line. One, if you're like a soldier marine or you're following the United Colonies storylines, you sort of end up there naturally as you're helping the UC. But if you're playing a smuggler, which I was on my first playthrough, and you get caught carrying contraband, which I did, the SysDef arrests you, and they basically throw you in jail and give you a choice. You can either rot in jail, or you can come work for SysDef to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and spy on them. So it's the same quest line. It's just how do you get to it? That SysDef quest line to take down the Crimson Fleet. It's like the difference is, what intro do you get to it? Do you willingly go there, or do you go there because you get caught? And the SysDef guys are like, hey, we can leave you in the jail. We can leave you in jail forever. Or I thought it was a cool redemption arc too, because it was like by the time I finished it the first time, I was like, you know, they were calling me hero and everything else, and I was like full on Stockholm syndrome. I went from being the captive to, you know, being their best special agent.
What? What are you talking about?
That's probably, it's not my favorite series in the game, but
This doesn't
taking
make
down the
any
Crimson
sense.
Fleet is a lot of fun.
Unless the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Probe, distortion. Alright, start with the accident.
Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
You were experimenting on an artifact.
An artifact? You mean the metallic god?
There we go.
Just disappear. We should. Wait. He's back. All right. We're on our way up. Who's out? I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
Lead on, bruh.
If anything happens, the director's office is on the second floor, end of the hall. You can't miss it.
Second floor, into the hall. I hear creepy crawlies. I don't want face huggers, guys. No! This slate contains Dr. Barakova's personal journal, posted to a 180-day rotation. The doctor has loathed every hour spent treating headaches, paper cuts, and sore feelings after yet another inane scientific argument. A few entries catch your attention. I vaguely remember that Metroid. I'm pretty sure I did recruit him on the first playthrough.
This way.
He's just like, oh, it's commonplace now.
Come in. Kaya Patel, Research Director. And this is our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes. Ethan said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously. Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
You found an artifact.
An artifact?
You mean the source of the distortion? No, we don't. Enlighten us.
They're connected to a multiverse.
The multiverse? Other universes?
You're right. This is well beyond anything we were prepared for. And you have some connection with them then. Interesting. I wonder if that's why this is only affecting you.
Just tell me what you were doing to it.
This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. This artifact and the field it creates. 3 months ago, our chief engineer was calibrating an experimental probe when something went
3 months
wrong.
ago.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
Then shut it off. So your probe is feeding the power to the distortion.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
You can't override your own security system?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
So what's this research level?
What you see here are just our living quarters. Most of this facility is deep underground. We have a particle accelerator and extensive research and development labs. Or we did.
Well, I'm shifting between universes and your experiment is responsible.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
There's a dude. Renfail was the only survivor.
Renfail? Renfail died in the accident. He...
Wait, burned out? The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Alternate dimension.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
You said the gas leak was contained. How?
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying.
Well, is there someone to help him?
You mean this other Raphael? No. How could we possibly do that?
Raphael was a colleague and a friend. If there was some way to help him, I would. But it does seem unlikely.
Well, we gotta find a way to stop it.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
I could do it in the other universe.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab. So clearly his elevator works.
Clearly.
And you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first,
now you're using your cocos.
Something about your shifting.
You mentioned control unit?
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
We have a plan.
The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door. What have we gotten ourselves into?
That's what happens when you play with metal objects that you're not familiar with. Face huggers. I hear the creepy crawlies. They're waiting for me, man. Game over, man. Game over. Wait, isn't this the room I was in earlier? I'm gonna go back up. When in doubt, chuck a grenade, kids. What's up, brother?
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
Dude, it could happen, man. I would probably lose it if I was down in a place like this for a long time. We have to shut down the probe.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
I still think it's a trip about Sarah getting jealous over Andreja. Andreja. They say Andreja, no Andreja. What's up? Who is it? Hey, can you take this, Chris? Since you opened the door. Yes, I did. That was delicious. That was one of those cakes, right? Oh, it was awesome. Thank you. So, I want a quick moment to shout out to my wife again, because I didn't ask her to get anything. All I said this morning was we were talking. We were both having coffee this morning with breakfast, and we were talking about we haven't had any sweetbread in a while, and I was talking about, well, we should maybe get some next time we go to town, like next time we go downtown to go shopping. And that was it. We didn't put it on a list or anything, but my wife mentally put it down on her list, and she went downtown to get some other stuff. She specifically went downtown to get cheese, but the bakery is about a block up from the cheese store, so she went and got sweetbread. Hug your spouses, kids. The good ones always thinking about you. Utility flight suit. That's actually kind of cool looking. I'm taking that. Of course, now I'm encumbered. Lovely. Oh, that was bad. Face huggers, man. I don't do face huggers very well. Oh no!
What the? You? Security breach! Joe! Everybody out! For it! Out of my way!
Sorry, guys. Yes, the good ones are hard to find. Ah, again. Did you just spit shit at me? Oh, I'm shooting everywhere but at the thing. Spray and pray, spray and pray.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
Looks like a dead end.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence. I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
All right. Hey, buddy.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just poked into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
I'm just that good. Just open the doors, please.
Sure. Not like it's stopping you anyway. And is there anything else you need?
Nope. Any scorpions native to this planet?
Yes. Kataxi. Nasty things. The original survey team ran across them. You're welcome to read the old logs if you want. Yeah, I'll unlock the terminal for you.
I need something to fight the Kataxi in the other universe.
The Kataxi in the other universe. Uh-huh. Wow. I've got an experimental thing, one of the engineers.
Oh, I think this is just a shotgun, if I remember correctly, like a modded shotgun or something.
You may think so, but I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Easy. We are just talking, right? All right. Yeah. It's never been field tested.
I vaguely remember this.
But all yours.
Yeah, it's a rare shotgun. All right. Dude, I hear another one creeping behind me. Everything just wants to eat my face. Ah! Kill it with fire. No, Jesus, no, 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 no. Oh, God. This is why I don't play jump scare games very often. Illumium over on YouTube says, just wanted to say I enjoyed your just chill and Lotro video. Returning player from launch. I took up deed farming recently. I've cleared maybe 50% of Shadows of Angmar. Shout out to the Evandim so far for my favorite. All the Dune and lore got me sweaty. Evandim's great. Thankfully they added the boats though, because that was a pain in the ass swimming across that lake so many times back in the day. Back away, back away, back away, back away. Did they go underground again? They totally did. Oh! 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 Dude, there's another one right there. I can hear another one behind that door. Game over, man. Game over. I need a flamethrower. That's all I'm saying.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, this is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing.
I'm poisoned, by the way. Let me get rid of this.
Try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world?
See ya, Rolf. Have a good night.
It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
Okay.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. Right, stay there. Let me turn the feed back up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91.
Woo! And that's, my kids, is how you travel between dimensions.
What happened? Are you alright?
It worked.
So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe.
I am good to go.
I'd love to take a look at that when this is all over.
Alright, time to shut this down.
Right. If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh,
you hope.
And before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. Try not to get lost in the hallway again.
I didn't get lost in the hallway. I got transported, man. That's awesome. All right, guys. We did 2.5 hours this morning, and we're about 3 hours and 40 minutes in right now, so we've done about 6 hours today. I'm going to take a break. If the storms aren't bad, I'll probably be back in a couple of hours. But if the storms are gnarly, it'll probably be tomorrow morning. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Because we're not in the direct path of the hurricane, but we're getting bands of everything. So we've got nasty weather for like the next 6 nights. So it's just going to depend on what the evening internet is like and power situation. Otherwise, thanks for those of you who are here today, tuning in. Thanks to Paul Daniels for joining as a member of the channel, etc. Thanks to those of you who are supporting financially, because it allows me to do this full-time. Streams every single day on YouTube and Twitch. Today was a little different for the schedule because I had to go to the hardware store this morning, so we did the stream very early on in the morning, and then after I got back, we're doing this second stream. Usually I do one stream in the morning and another stream at like 4 p.m. 4 p.m. is in like an hour. That's 3 o'clock my time. So I'm going to go away, do some stuff, get some videos scheduled out, take a quick nap, and if I wake up and there's juice, we'll do it again. Stay tuned, everybody.